WA6AJ.
Man, I hear you twice. WA6AJ, A6S.
Hi guys, K6MI.
K6MI, WA6AJ. Hello, John.
Hi, Michael. Hey, we're good. You're loud. Bill's not, but he's off the back of the beam, pointed up towards Mike. And I thought I heard somebody whistling up a little bit ago.
Hello, John. A6S. I turn the antenna towards the north. Now I'm going to reach up. Now the yellow light's on. Now I got a red light on. That's probably better. It says, hello, 900 watts.
Yeah, way better.
I can believe it. Yeah, Edison Company likes it. Maybe they don't. I got solar.
CW in the background.
You're the only one I know that can copy it.
I don't hear the CW.
It's probably Daniel or something that's on CW, but I don't hear any at all. Even with extra sensory perception, I don't hear it, John.
Okay, don't hear it now, but yeah, it's probably the guys up north.
Yeah, I point the antenna due north and you come in good. Bounces off of something.
Well, I got 6 Victor out of that, but not much else.
Well, it's that week. I ain't going to worry about it. They can get a bigger amplifier. But I can hear it now, John.
I got 239. That doesn't make. Oh, maybe that's his Bonzo number.
Code is no noise and a solid signal, John.
Okay, well, Rob or Mike will know who 239 is.
You got to have those moon bounce ears like you guys got. I heard a 7. Like 10 or 15 or 30 watts and you're running 800 plus, you know, it's kind of a one-way situation.
Yeah, just running 150 here. Got the lunar link amp, but I've never got it plugged in yet.
You got one of the PQL big ones?
Lunar link, but it's sitting, I don't even know where it is, out on the workbench.
How much power is it, John?
A kilowatt and a half, if I ever get it going.
No, I ought to do it.
They were probably too close to Beale Air Force Base to even be legal with it.
More power. That was solid there, and dotted. This is KE6BK. Can't be, he's always stronger than that.
I guess it helped if we got on the right microphone. Good evening, guys. KM6SR here.
Hello, KM6SR, RA6S.
Yeah, I got all you guys checked in here so far. Looking up your 239, that's KK6IPY, Kerry Cornell, down in Murrieta, which is down by Riverside. So that's interesting.
Yeah, I doubled it. 239 checked in on CW, and Michael is here as well.
Okay, 239 is KK6IPY, and he's down there in Murrieta, which is by Riverside.
Oh, well. I'm going to turn my antenna down that way and see if he comes up.
I assume it's one of the 7-line guys.
How about 249, which would be Richard up there in Nevada, or Dave, or Daniel?
That would make sense.
Yeah, that'd be Richard, KD6BQ. Okay, thanks, Bill. We got it marked down.
Hey, Rob, WA6AJ.
How you doing, Mike? I heard you on there first there, and I heard John and Bill, and that's it for now. You say Mike is first leaders in there?
No, I didn't say that.
Michael was here. You're talking to him.
Oh, okay. I thought somebody said he heard a whistle up.
Oh, yeah. Earlier I heard some whistling, so I assumed that Mike might be Mike.
It's Michael when I'm in trouble and Mike when I'm not.
Oh.
You're always in trouble.
That's possible.
Yeah, when I was in trouble, it was Robert Michael, and that's what my mom said.
When I was in trouble, it was William James.
Let's see, I think one of the last nets or a couple ago, I made a comment thinking that the swap was on November 15th after the second Friday of the month, but it's actually the 8th according to the Skip article.
What was that again, Rob?
Yeah, I made an announcement when Mike was trying to figure out when the November swap was, I said it was the second, let's see, the third, I guess, Saturday in the month, but it's not. It's on the 8th.
You guys took out UQL.
Yeah, second on the 8th.
KE7UQL, KE7UQL. Local center took you out. KE7UQL, KE7UQL. AA6S over.
Okay, better late than never here. Sorry about that, guys. K6MYC.
UQL is on frequency.
Just a second. Let me get everything turned on here. I don't have my Bluetooth on yet. Okay, I heard a couple of voices. Go ahead. Who's the check-ins, guys? Go ahead.
Well, we'll start out with 432 KM6SRR and 1200 KN6UKN.
KN6UKN 1200. We got you, lady.
Okay, and then we had 727 in there, 711, 800, and they heard 249 and now 272.
Okay, 727, 800. Who else?
711 and 249 and 272.
You got 249 out of Nevada?
Yeah, he was sending CW down here.
Oh, okay. We did get him then. That's real. Okay, good deal. 249. And what was after 249?
272.
Well, but everybody's talking at the same time he was. I was trying to work you.
272 is Daniel. Okay, got both of the Nevada boys. Very good.
982's here.
982 is here. Okay. 982. Good evening, Daryl.
Good evening. How's it going out there?
Just fine. I've got the antenna pointed out toward AA6S. Bill, I'm pointed at you, I believe. We're looking for KB6RQU, so I wonder if Rick is in here this evening. KB6RQU, are you around, Rick? K6MYC. Okay, no Rick tonight. Keep your ear out for him, if you would, Bill.
Yeah, I got to turn you. Who do you want me to try to get? I had the headphones on and took them off.
You want me to repeat that? I said keep an ear out for, keep one ear or both ears out, maybe with the headphones on or off. It doesn't matter for KB6RQU.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I just took them off. I didn't hear what you said. I pointed north. I was copying the guys down there in Seven Land. Up and down, though.
Oh, yeah, it always is out of Nevada. That's always kind of typical.
Well, he's loud now.
Yeah, it sounds like they're going to be in here like a ton of bricks. The band sounds in good condition here. So if we don't have anybody like Rick checking in, I'm going to move the antenna over towards Santa Cruz. You can already move over yourself, Bill, and give Tom a call. I'm belching and hiccuping here because I didn't finish my meal and I choked down the last little bit of it.
Stand by a second. Nevada was really strong there, but you took them out. QRZ 7 there. AA6S over. It's gone now. It was pretty strong. Okay, I'll head over towards the coast.
Okay, I'm heading that way. I'm at 180, 190, coming up on 200, 200, 210, 220. I'll shut up.
The M7WT was in there.
Oh, really? Okay, thanks for that. That's unusual. I didn't expect Larry tonight. 657, Rob.
Yep, I got him.
I got no noise tonight, so I could copy him.
Yeah, very good. Well, if you're up that way or even close, yell and say, tell Larry he's checked in.
N7WT, Larry, you're checked in, K6MI.
Did he respond, John?
No, but boy, it was loud for a minute there.
Yeah, well, he'll get that way again, but Larry doesn't hear very well under the best of conditions there. But he obviously was hearing enough to hear some of us, probably you guys that are pointed toward me, he was hearing. Anyway, Tom, KW6S, good evening, K6MYC and the multitude here on Bozo Net on 432. Oh boy, KW6T. He's probably got a hangover from the 3 days he spent down there drinking wine and lounging around in Paso Robles on a vacation.
You say KW6T, you mean KW6S?
Yeah, KW6S, sorry, KW6S. He'll come back to either one. I call him KW6T because his name is Tom, see?
All right, just don't call him late for dinner.
There's a local near K6TS, and always thought that should have been my call sign.
That's right, you were one too quick. Good evening, Tom. Good signal, a little warbly, but go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Well, when we get done here, I'll check in again to try to start trying to catch up here. But, yeah, beautiful day over here today, and just everything's gone really well. And looking forward to getting back on the bench again tomorrow and catching up on a lot of odds and ends that I haven't taken care of in a long time. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, very good, very good. I got 2 peaks on you tonight. I went up and got 1 peak at 282, and now I'm halfway back. And then right in the middle of it, you took a fade. Still good signals, but not where you should be. I'm looking at my spectrum on 40 meters. It must be a huge storm out to the east. The screen is just jumping to half scale. Unbelievable noise. Looks like about S9 plus 10 to 20 on static crashes, over.
Oh, I was just looking on 20 meters here, and I hadn't really noticed much problem on that one. But I'll get on 40 meters a little later, but probably won't have much luck. So I'll probably hang out on 80, which will be even worse.
Yeah, it's funny. This morning when I got on the air, get on at 8:30, I was hearing W4s. I was pointed east with the antenna, and I heard W4s talking and finishing up. So that was 8:30 our time. That's pretty late for them to be on. So we're getting toward that wintertime stuff. Anyway, signals were good from everybody today, and I ended up being on the my 8:30 thing until almost quarter to 12 before I got off the air this morning. It was a bunch of interesting guys checking in, really interesting people we had on our little group this morning, and it just kept going and going. Anyway, that's been my day mostly, and then I went out to the barn and fiddled around, and that's a bit about it. It's coolish, but not terrible, and I stood in the sun and actually got warm. I had to take my long sleeve shirt off and get back down to a t-shirt weather. It was just nice out there. Anyway, good evening to you, Tom, and I guess we should check and see if Lee is in there. AF6 United, K6MYC. How about it, Lee?
Well, K6MYC, AF6 United, 1098, the countdown Bozo. The countdown Bozo. I am here tonight and tripping over my own tongue.
Yes, you are, and a pretty good signal with that. And I moved the antenna back a little bit because I was way too far north for you guys, but I didn't need to. But I did it just to see how you would come up. But great signal, Lee. Let's see if I'm sure Bill is on here. He'll give you a report too. Alpha 6 Sugar and the group K6MYC. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, Roger. K6MYC, AA6S. AF6 United. You might have to wave your antenna a little towards me here. I'm copying you, and also good evening over to Tom. Copying you, but not as loud as when you point your antennas this way. Anyway, I'll turn it over to Tom first, and then I'll pick up Lee there. KW6S, KW6S, AA6S, all over.
AA6S, KW6S, good evening, Bill. Yeah, you're doing real good. It did help when I pulled the antenna down here another, 15 degrees, I guess, or so. So that always helps. I was finding a good spot for Mike a little further south than usual, and so it wasn't quite as big a trip down here to this heading as it was. You're doing good. I'm having fun, and we'll get together one of these nights and kick around some of your projects there, because mine are getting awfully small. AA6S, KW6S.
Roger, Tom, sounds good. KW6S, AA6S, and see if Lee is copying me there. AF6 United, AF6U, AA6S. Over, Lee, go ahead, over.
AA6S, AF6 United. Yes, sir, I've got a good copy on you tonight. You're about an S4 to S5. A little bit of flutter on both you and Mike coming through the mountains there, but so hope everything's going there. You guys finally seem to have some reasonable weather over there in the Central Valley. That's I can never get anything above 80 degrees myself. So it seems like you guys are finally settling down over there. Go ahead.
Over.
Turn it over to me.
Yeah, he did. Did you lose an amplifier or something? Lee, you dropped way down.
Oh, no. I moved my antenna a bit. Let's see if I can bring it back up here a little bit. Maybe that's a little bit better. I don't know. I was getting billed there pretty good.
No, you're better now, but go ahead and swing it. Take another transmission, Bill, and we'll go ahead and give him a call so we can peek on you there, Bill. Over.
Dip from Q5 down to about nothing, but because Tom is like a local, power difference there makes a lot of difference there. Anyway, we'll get out of here. 73's lead. At first, you're up about an S2, which is plenty good signal here. S0, I can copy it, but it went away. It'll come back. Anyway, back to you there, Tom, and I'll get out of here. KW6S, 73, Tom, 86S, over.
Very good, Bill. Yeah, there is a bit of difference in the power here, so that's probably a part of it. And also location, although I think on pretty much everything, Lee probably has a better location than I do. I'm still amazed that I can transmit further than I can see. Very good. AA6S, AF6U, KW6S. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, very good. I wonder, Mike, you're in here tonight, right? WA6AAJ. Go ahead, Mike.
Okay, KW6S, WA6AAJ. Good evening, Tom.
WA6AAJ, KW6S. Boy, you're stronger tonight than I think I've ever heard you. You're doing really remarkable over here. And no flutter for me here. So good to hear you. Strong and healthy there. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Roger that. Yeah, you're S9 here. Good strong signal as well. Let me try Lee. AF6 United. AF6U, WA6AAJ, over.
WA6AAJ, AF6 United. Boy, I've got you loud and clear. Actually, you're S7 to S8 coming in stronger than Mike is tonight. So you're making the trip quite nicely here.
Okay, very good. Yeah, you're the usual pipeline over here, so no problems on the receive end. Okay, very good, Lee. Good talking to you. Good talking to Tom. I'll turn it over to K6MYC. Go ahead, Mikey.
Okay, very good, Mike. Thank you. WA6AAJ, AA6S, KW6S, and AF6 United, K6MYC. Very good. All comments noted. Let's see, Lee, Rob, are you copying anybody worth talking about?
Yeah, I was copying Tom really good, but when he pointed down towards Bill, I kind of lost him. He's barely in there now. And I thought I was hearing Lee, but I didn't get a chance to peek on him. But that's okay. If the guys can hear me, good evening, KM6SR.
Tom, give us a little more signal up this way. Rob heard you fine when you were pointed this way. Go ahead, Tom.
Very good. KM6SRR, KW6S. Yeah, I moved back up to where I normally find you here, and hopefully you're moving it around a little bit and finding me. And otherwise, it's going to be a bit of a struggle, but I was hearing you okay enough to make at least a contest type contact. KM6SR, KW6S.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, I was pointed down trying to get Lee, and then everything changed there. So I'm back up towards you. You should hear me pretty good now. Over.
Oh yeah, you're real good now. Yeah, we could lay back and tell tall stories there.
Yeah, if I had some, I guess. Anyways, yeah, I think there's only a couple bands that Lee and I can communicate on, and the easy ones are not the ones, which is really surprising. Yeah,
but you were kind of taking a fade there, so I may have dropped down as well here, if the path is reciprocal, and I know they're not always. Very well. Good talking to you, and probably be back here on Sunday night. KM6SR, KW6S.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, you're still perfectly copyable, down just a little, but no problem. KW6S, KM6SR. I'll turn it back over to Mikey.
Okay, thank you, and good evening to you, Tom, and good evening to you, Lee. Thanks for being in there and giving us a big count here on 432 so far. Wonderful to hear you. Enjoy the weekend. It should be pretty nice. Hopefully not any rain, so project outside can be done. Temperature today was just around the low 70s, I think. That's as hot as we got, but real nice working weather. 7-3 guys, see you Sunday night. AF6 United for your final, and then we'll move up League K6MYC.
Okay, well, I don't have too much more to add. It was gorgeous here today, right around 70 degrees. We actually took a long walk around Tom's kind of lower part of the neighborhood. Had a windshield replacement today, so we walked through Ariana Gulch down to the yacht harbor and walked around there and killed some time while we waited for them to fix the car. So other than that, it was a gorgeous day, another ho-hum day in paradise. AF6 United over to KW6S for his final, I suppose.
Well, very good, Lee. Yeah, boy, you should have let me know you're in the neighborhood here. I was here pretty much all day working around on various things, and would have been good to see you there. Maybe Saturday at the little local flea market there. AF6U, KW6S, K6MYC.
Okay, thanks, Tom. Good evening to you, and same to you, and Lee, good evening, and maybe you guys can cross paths this weekend there. K6MYC clear and moving a little bit into the Bay Area. That's why my signal's down here. I'm pointed up toward the Bay Area now. And actually quite a bit up toward the Bay Area. There you go. That should get it. The signals are very narrow tonight. Very clean, very narrow. So hopefully the guys in the Bay Area can hear me. 7-3, Bozo Net, Bay Area 432, QRZ, K6MYC taking check-ins. Over.
K6MYC, got that in the right direction. Mike, when you moved the antenna to the Bay Area, your signal got weaker. When you were pointed at Tom or Santa Cruz, your signal was really strong, and now you're very weak.
may have overshot you a little bit, Fred, but we've got you. And there was 2 or 3 others in there with you, so we got everybody in here this evening. I'll bump it just back a couple of notches. That might be a little better, but you're good and strong here, Fred. KD6SOK 507, go ahead. K6MYC, what do you have planned for the weekend?
Oh, not much. I haven't thought about it yet. We'll see. I'm not sure what to do. Boy, the week went by really fast. It was a beautiful day out. Went to visit a customer, so that was kind of nice. And had some time, a little bit of time off this afternoon. Let's see. Yeah, you went up a little bit in signal, so when you moved back a few degrees, or whatever you did, so that's good. I know WA680K's in there, but I haven't heard him yet. But I'll just take a standby. 86S, okay?
Okay, very good, Fred. Well, I don't know what we've got planned for the weekend either. Just get through it, I guess, and enjoy it. It's pretty nice fall weather here. I can't complain. Thank you for checking in, as always, Fred, and maybe we'll see you Sunday night if you get a chance to listen to your 2-meter noise, and it's not too bad. We'll look for you Sunday night. Otherwise, Monday on 222. KD6SOK, K6MYC, clear and looking for the others that just checked in. Go ahead, guys. QRZ, the Bay Area. I didn't hear anybody that time. K6MYC, go ahead.
W6PQL.
Okay, got good signals from you. Jim, were you in there first time?
Yeah, I was probably in amongst that jumble of voices that responded to you initially. Also, WB6JNN is in there. I heard him give you a call as well. Over.
Okay, very good. Well, I didn't get a chance to move the antenna very much to see if I could find a peak on you. You're a little fluttery, but we got you in there and pretty reasonable signal strength there. Very good. And did you play golf today?
Yeah, not a terrific score. I was about 88, so I was missing a lot of putts. You know, some days I can putt pretty well, and today wasn't one of them.
No putt today, huh?
No, I'll go. I'm thinking about trying miniature golf next.
Okay. Well, let me see if I can hear Jim in here. He's fussing around. He had a big signal yesterday on 2 meters after giving me 100 watts. What a difference between that and the 10-watt station. Anyway, let's see if he's got 432 running. He wasn't sure all antennas are working probably yesterday. So we'll see if Jim is in there. WB6JNN, K6MYC. Go ahead, Jim.
Jim's talking, but he thinks he has a damaged antenna.
Yeah, he's not real strong. I can hear him, but it's not quite waitable.
K6VBG 971.
Got you, Dave. Hang on.
Yeah, he's still talking.
Turn around for me. Now he's in Disco, San Francisco. Still working with that other story. K6MYC, WB6.
Okay, Jim. Very good. Yeah, weak tonight. Way down from normal, but we got you. That's about Q3, readability 3, Jim. I didn't get much of your transmission right at the end when you changed over and sent the call signs. I heard the call signs just perfectly. Hi. Anyway, marginal tonight for some reason. Sure was good last night on 2 meters, though. That was really good. So maybe you still have a little antenna problem there on 432. But anyway, we got you. Back to you for a final, and then we'll pick up others that are calling in there. WB6JNN, K6MYC, over.
Okay, Mike, very good. And, you're really marginal here as well. Like you've been for a while now. I wonder what the story is. But I suspect I would think you'd be stronger than that. I'm not picking up much internal noise either. Maybe you want Jim, you might comment if you're copying.
get much of that. I'm getting the odd words, Jim, but it just isn't there. I went back and forth, and I just can't get it to come up enough to give me full copy. Anyway, 7-3, and of course we'll see you Sunday night with the big power. We'll hear you, no trouble. No problem on 2 meters, hi. Take care. WB6JNN, K6MYC, standing by for others, over.
Yeah, here is WB6WNI 1090. And Mike, I think you moved the antenna a little bit. However, just like JNN was saying, the noise this evening is so like fast.
Well, it didn't quite stay on long enough. I went back and forth, but I didn't get all the way back to fourth. So I didn't get back to your peak there, but you were Q5 most of the time, except when I got off the edges there. Good evening, Gary. Good to hear you. WB6WNI 1090 1090 K6MYC. Take another one, over.
Last Thursday is going to make up for it today. Anyway, Mike, nothing more reading the report, so we'll let it go and we'll talk with you again on Sunday. K6MYC, WB6WNI 73, with you in the net.
Yeah, no, we got you now. I got you in there. It's Q5, not bodacious, but Q5. The band seems to be just a little bit down tonight in some areas, maybe in your direction. Some signals were bodacious and others were down a bit. Anyway, good evening, Gary. Thanks for being there. As always, you're very consistent, so I appreciate that very much. WB6WNI, K6MYC, clear and standing by for anybody else in the Bay Area. 432 Bozo, please.
Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sierra. Mike, I'm in and out. I was fun to say have a good evening.
Okay. Got you, Paul, and Dave, I'm sorry I didn't get right back to you there. You're going to go back in, are you? We had you in there for a little while last night. I turned it over to you a couple of times, and I guess you had already gone out. K6VBG with K6 Whiskey India Sugar holding K6MYC. Go ahead, Dave.
No, I was just going to say, hey, I just wanted to wish you a fond evening. And I've got a steak sitting in there on a plate, so I'm going to run back in there and eat.
Yeah, you better do that. My steak is chicken tonight, so I had chicken steak tonight, but it's half finished on my plate. I got a half a plate full of asparagus, rice, and chicken that's ready waiting one for me as well. Go get it. Go get it. K6MYC 73. Okay, who else do we have? Oh, that's you, Dave. Now, let's see. I had one more in there. Who was the other one that just checked in from the Bay Area? Try it again, K6MYC. Oh, it wasn't the Bay Area. It was Paul. Can you copy me, Paul? If you hold a little bit, I'll wiggle back and forth and find out where the signal is tonight. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, K6NYC, this is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar. I got you about a 4x1 to 5x1. Degrees.
Okay, very good. Well, not very good, Paul. It was my fault. I was going back and forth on you, so I missed everything. Let me ask you now, I have you Q5. Do you have any other check-ins tonight? Anybody else there with you, over?
Negative check-ins, Mike. Negative check-ins. Over.
Okay, nobody else with you, just by yourself. Okay, very good. We missed you the last couple of days. Missed you the last couple of nets. We did not hear you on 1296 or 2 meters last night, so weren't sure where you were, maybe on a trip or something, but maybe you were just busy. Anyway, signals are down on this path just as low as I've ever heard them. Normally you're better here, but I can't find any better peak than where I'm at. So maybe we'll look for you on the direct path in just a couple of minutes. We'll come around shortly and be on the direct path there, Paul. 7-3 for now. K6 Whiskey India Sugar near Placerville. K6 MYC.
Roger. Thanks, Mike. 73, K6WIS is clear.
Okay, 7-3. Anybody else in the Bay Area? How about KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie? Anybody else hearing anybody else in the Bay Area, please give me some help. K6 MYC. Okay, nothing heard. I'm going to go over to Oakley. N6RO, N6 Radio Oscar, N6RO, K6 MYC. Over.
K6 MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835. High temperature 72. Dinner was my usual Thursday night quickie, the Costco chicken Caesar salad. And what else? We're getting ready for another contest. Actually, there's 2 of them this weekend we're going to do, but nothing serious. So we'll see you on Sunday night, N6RO.
Yeah, sounds like you got 2 ready contests and something you said last night on 160. So I guess you'll be doing 160 for a little bit. Good luck there. The static on 40 is terrible tonight. 40 meters is, I'm looking at the spectrum here, and the spectrum's jumping up to half scale. It's S9 plus 10 to 20 static level on 40 meters looking east. Over.
Yeah, understand. Our usual Thursday night spreader couldn't do the contest because we had a problem with the software on the remote station, so he didn't do anything. I made 2 contacts on 160, one California and one in Ohio, in the last 1 minute. So yeah, the Stu Perry is the 160 contest, and N6WM is going to do a SO4R ready contest, the Japanese ready contest. So that's the schedule. And did I mention? Yeah, I did say my food. Back to real food tomorrow night, N6RO.
Well, good luck with the SO4R. I mean, that's going to keep him busy. But of course, all he has to do is start the machine to do teletype. So I guess it's not as bad as doing SO4R on CW. All right, Ken. Good luck. We'll see you Sunday night. Enjoy it. And it sounds like the weather's pretty decent over there. Have you started your solar system yet? I know you have got a bidder that you've got him ready to go, but have you started yet, over?
No, the contractor's ready to go, but the county is giving us a bunch of BS. We have to, it seems that we have to renew the permit application of 15 years ago before they will consider doing anything. So I've hired a structural engineer to come down and do a sketch and put his stamp on it, and that may turn things loose at the county. I don't know. It's a pain in the butt.
Yeah, well, things have changed over the last 15 years, and they probably are a little bit careful about it. There may have been some rule changes on the solar stuff over the last 15 years, but they probably could fast track that. They wouldn't have to do too much to get it updated. Too bad you have to engage an engineer to get a drawing redone and all that crap. Sorry about that, but welcome to the world of building permits. We're living it here. Matt's always fighting that with the county down here of San Luis Obispo. 7-3, Ken. Good luck. See you Sunday night. N6 Radio Oscar, K6 MYC. Clear. Anybody else in this direction copying us for the Bozo Net check-ins, please? Over.
Just a quick note. Chris is going to do two channel radios. That's how he gets 4 channels at once.
Wow. Wonderful.
Both flexes.
Wow. they've gotten really sophisticated with that all software control stuff. That's wonderful. Somebody was underneath you calling in, Ken, so I'll stand by again. But thanks for the update on that. Who was the other one that checked in, please? Go ahead, K6MYC.
KO6, IQR, 1189.
Okay, I hear you, Mario. And there was still another one in there. Who was the other station beside Mario? Over.
107, WB6JNP.
Okay, I got 1189, Mario. But I didn't get the other call, the other number. It didn't, when you said it, I guess I didn't hear the whole number because it didn't make sense. Try it again. 11 something or 7. It had a 7 in it. Over.
107.
107. But I didn't hear your call. I thought I heard a K6, WB6JNP. Good evening, Dane. I thought it was you, but I didn't hear the call right. Must have heard just pieces of it. You're very, very light where I am. I must have you in a deep null or something there. I'll move the antenna just a little bit here, and this should make it like that. That might make it a lot better. WB6JNP, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike. K6MYC, WB6JNP. Yeah, now you're starting to almost see so, yeah, it's one of those calls. Something I'd like to look at. Go ahead.
Oh, you must have taken a real short transmission. I was looking for you, and I lost you. I only got about 3 words that time. So stay on a little longer. Let me find you, Dane. It's very light tonight. Poor conditions. Over.
Here's help. WB6JNP, Whiskey Bravo 6, Juliet, November, Pop, operating out of Coursefold. Go ahead.
Yeah, got you now. I just didn't go far enough with the antenna. Once I get to 320, you come out of that null. Very good. And I'm sure we're on similar page as far as the weekend and temperatures goes. It was about 70 today, 70 something, but very, very light warmth, but decent for sure. Nice working weather. My Amanda Weed Whacker was out with a tank top on, for God's sake. That's all she had. I'm out there with a jacket on. She's working like a horse with a tank top. She had jeans on. She had long legs covered, but today she just had her tank top on. So bare arms, bare shoulders, working like mad. She's an animal. Thanks, Dane. WB6JNP, K6MYC. Go ahead.
Okay, Mike. Yeah, that brush up's about S3. So, yeah, I'd like to put that antenna array on a range just to see exactly how sharp it is and how deep it is. But yeah, it really shows up, and it does show up when you look at it and you look at the S meter. And you say, gee, I can copy the guy, but I don't see anything. And then you sound so much better about 6 or 8 dB up when you hit around S2.
Yeah, well, I'm clearly not peaked on you, but I didn't want to go past Sacramento. So I'm at the input side of Sacramento, 321 or something. So I could have gone further, but I was holding in case I'm missing somebody else in the Sacramento Valley. Sometimes we get KD6WVL. He wasn't in here last night, which surprised me. He's very strong on 2 meters, but I didn't hear him. But he's not so strong on 432 with just a whole loop. So that's why I didn't want to go too far before I look for John there. Anyway, for now, enjoy the weekend. Thanks very much for calling in, Dane. Always good to hear you there from Course Gold. We got, I guess we got almost everybody from Course Gold today. In pieces. Dave didn't stick around, but 982, and of course Rob is here. But it was nice to have you in here, and I haven't heard Dan for about a month now. He hasn't checked in, so he's gone quiet on me. 73 WB6JNP, Course Gold, K6MYC.
KM6 SRR.
2 Las Vegas in the morning, and then we'll be back hopefully Sunday for 2 meters. So we'll see you then. K6MYC, WD6JNC Court.
Okay, very good, Dane. See you on the weekend there on Sunday night. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, Candy and I followed Dr. Dan up the hill today around 3 o'clock, I guess it was.
You followed him up the hill? Was he driving? You were behind his car?
Yep, he was in. I saw this white pickup with an antenna on top, and I said, I wonder if that's a ham guy. Then I looked at his license plate, and sure enough, KD6 OJD.
I'll be darned. I'm going to see him in a few days. I've got an appointment with him on the 23rd or 24th of this month, so just a few more days here. All right, very good. Too bad you didn't have a radio in a car to contact him and blow his speaker out of the dashboard at you.
Yeah, I had my radio there, but I didn't think his was on, so I didn't know.
Okay.
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Well, we'll take you 1079, 1100. We got you.
Yeah, I've been here, but I had a couple of smoke detectors I had to swap out. Our house is 10 years old now, so a bunch of stuff is expiring and needing to be replaced. And yeah, they make you replace these dang things every 10 years now that they got the carbon monoxide detectors in them. So, anyways, had to get that done before the kids went to bed because I had to, let them do a test sequence. So, but got that done and got back in here and checked in. So, anyways, that's all that's going on here. K6USY.
Okay, very good. Don't forget the amplifier and the power supply is over there. So for tomorrow, if you get into the plant at all, you could pick that stuff up and play with it over the weekend, maybe.
Yeah, I'm going to run over there probably a little bit before lunch with the antenna, have them take a look at it, and then I don't know, I might have to go pick up In and Out or something like that on the way home. So if I'm already out.
Yeah, there's an In and Out down Shaw, almost to the freeway.
Oh, I know. You got to remember I live on this side of town.
Yeah. Okay. Very good. Well, thanks for checking in and doing the stream as always.
Yep, no worries. I'll let you keep on moving up north. K6USY.
All righty. Let's see. Let me do this. KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima. KB6 Whiskey Victor Lima. K6 MYC. John, are you in there tonight? Over. KD6 WBL. K6 MYC. Over. I heard somebody do it again, and give me your number, and I'll know where to point. Go ahead, K6MYC standing by. Go ahead.
KO6 IQR 1189, Mario, Sherlock.
Mario, yes, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to forget you there. Yeah, I got my mind in 60 different places tonight. And how are you doing? You got the antenna up, obviously. You were putting it together, and it's obviously up and running. Good to hear you on 432 here. KO6 IQR, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, it's working great. It's up and stacked up with all my montage of antennas now. I had a question though. What do you think the interaction is between so many antennas just stacked together that close? I mean, I know there's something going on, but it seems to be working, and the SWR is looking pretty good.
Well, the rule of thumb, if you can do it, and many times you don't have enough mass to do it, is to space. If you look at the stacking requirements for that antenna, and then you look at the stacking distance requirements for the other antennas. Let's say you've got a 2-meter antenna, 2M9. It's got a stacking distance of 12 feet. About 9 feet vertically, 9 feet vertically. one above the other. And so that means you've got a strong field on either side of that antenna that goes down about 4.5 feet. So if you can stay out of that near field coupling area, that's better. But sometimes you can't do it, and you just have to space closer, and you just take the small compromises of pattern distortion or pattern change. You sometimes pick up some side lobes, and you ruin your front to back a little bit. Sometimes if you overdo it, it can have an effect on the match a little bit. You don't have to worry about the smaller antenna because it's got a stacking distance. I think the one you have is got a stacking distance of 3 feet or something, so 18 inches away from a field of another antenna. So the bigger antenna takes precedence there. Over.
Okay, yeah, copy that. Yeah, I got about, I think most of the antennas, with the exception of the whole loop at the very top, has got about 4 feet pretty much evenly spaced from the top down. So yeah, I mean, it's working, and this is a temporary setup, obviously, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm only running 50 watts, and seems to be doing fine.
Yeah, no, it sort of depends on how critical you want to be. If you're trying to squeeze every last tenth of a dB out of the system, then you want to pay attention to those things and do the best you can. But your spacing is probably adequate to take care of 90% of it. Over.
Yeah, I think for this particular setup, if I was going to do something where I needed to just throw every last bit out of it, I would probably take down the other ones and just use the ones that I'm really targeting. So right now it's like, I got four antennas on a 25-foot mast spaced 4 feet apart from the top down. It works.
Yeah, no, it sounds like it's doing fine and good signal. Is this the little 6 element you have?
Roger that, yeah, the 6 element. So yeah, I got the 6 element, I got the 4 element 2 meter, I have a 2 meter whole loop, a 6 meter whole loop.
Okay, very good. Well, it's doing well for that little dinky antenna. That's got a boom that's under 20, about 24 inches, 18 to 24 inches, something like that. So you're doing a very nice job with that. Good, strong signal. Not strong as 2 meters, but very close. So congratulations there. Thanks, Mario. And we'll see if we can slide over into Sacramento here. K06IQR, K6MYC, clear and listening for anybody else while I'm pointed in this direction. Anybody else? How about KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima? That's funny for him to miss more than 2 nets in a row here, but maybe he's on a little vacation or something. All right, 7-3 Mario, I'm going into Sacramento, K6MYC. Okay, KJ6KFB, KJ6KFB, if you got anything on 432 presently, try it if you're there, Darren, K6MYC, standing by. Okay, I don't think Darren's there tonight. How about Bill, KO6KD, Bill?
Yep, I'm here, KO6KD, Bozo 776, and yeah, I've got as much as I can give you. Bozo 776 here. Darren has not been around today, so I know John's out here, but I haven't heard from Darren. Over.
Okay, very good. Well, you're sounding pretty strong. Good to have a good long chat. I was on there till 11:30 or so this morning. I ended up going on and on and on with N6. What was it? Alpha Fox, N6AF. We went on and on and on and on and on. It was unbelievable. We have a lot of things in common, a lot of background stuff. So we had, he'd tell a story, then I'd tell a story that was similar and blah, blah, blah. I don't know how long you listened to that. Anyway, back to you, Bill, KO6KD, and then we'll pick up John, K6MYC.
Yeah, I was there till about 10:30, and then that was it. I spent 2 hours and said about 5 words, so I decided to go ahead and bail. I still have things I want to ask you about the Echo 70. So if you'll be around tomorrow, and if
can squeeze in a little bit of time, I still have a couple of questions regarding that, depending on how good your memory is on that radio. Because the one that Jack has, K9TAZ, he actually picked one of those up, and he's the one that had the whatever that thing's called, the 2-meter one. So I'd just like to ask some questions about it, and then I can relay the information to him if you've got the chance, and if you can work me in. If not, then we won't worry about it. But anyway, that's all I got to say for now, and I'll let you move on before it gets any later. 7-3 for now, and have a good night. We'll hopefully see you in the morning. KO6KD.
Well, ask me one of the questions now, and we'll see if I even have any answers for him at all. Over.
Well, on the back of the radio, somebody, it looks like it's an add-on, but somebody put in a couple of SMA plugs and has a cable that comes out and loops around and goes back in again. And one of them says receive antenna, the other one says receive in, and they're on either side of the SO239. And we think that's probably an add-on that somebody did, but we're wondering if you're aware of anything that they would have done, or what any kind of an add-on they would have done back then, or why they would have done something like that.
It's probably looped through, so there's a preamp there, but it sounds like it may be done so that the preamp is after the first switching, so you're not transmitting through that SMA connector. It sounds like it's after the relay, so you're putting the preamp in there, but you're inserting it after the transmit receive relay. Over.
Okay, that certainly makes a lot of sense. Never considered that. Very interesting. The other thing then would be what was the other question? Wait a minute. So it's crystal controlled. Oh, on the back it says it's got VFO in or out. So the radio does not come with a VFO. You have to have an external VFO.
Yeah, it's crystal controlled, and I think it switches in 5 or 10 kilohertz increments. Over.
Okay. Because it also has 432, or you switch it to 435. So not really sure what that was all about. We're still trying. There's very limited information.
The reason there was two different positions there to switch it up to 435 is so it could be used on Oscar, which is 435 950 to 436. Over. I think that's the frequency for Oscar. Anyway, it's set up so you can listen on Oscar frequencies. Over.
And his first response, he sent me some photographs. We both agree that it's extremely well built, and just lamenting how you don't see that kind of quality in the modern appliances and the modern radios. So it was very well done, and something obviously you should be proud of, and the reason why it's still around. He's trying to get it to work, but I'm afraid since it is crystal controlled, you're going to have a hard time, or he will have a hard time getting those crystals to vibrate.
Yeah, I didn't get all of that. Boy, the band is collapsing on us here, but the original manufacturer was the American name was Belcom, Belcom, and the Japanese name was Nihon Dengyo, Nihon, Nihon Dengyo, DENGHYO or something like that. Nihon Dengyo. Over.
Okay, all right. Well, I don't know how I'm going to be able to write that down, but we'll see if we can find some stuff. We're just curious about the way it goes together, and concerned that the crystals are not going to reactivate once he plugs it in. But okay, that was pretty much it. Thank you for the information, and I'll pass that idea about the preamp on to Jack and see if he can see what he has to say about that. That was pretty much all. Thank you, Mike. 7-3.
Yeah, it would seem to me that it would insert a small preamp in those SMA in between the loop where the jumper is. You put the 70 centimeter preamp at that point. Over.
Well, okay, so then, but that's
went down in the noise completely. It's as bad as I've ever seen it on your signal. Normally I can pull you out, but you went from very strong to right down in the noise. So I didn't get that last question. Hold that one and we'll talk about it in the morning. Over.
Roger, 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 roger. 73 KO680.
Okay, Bill, 73 KO6K. That was back to Q5 again. Band is not cooperating here, but we'll finish it up in the morning. I didn't know anything about any of those changes. I'm just making assumptions. Over.
Say the last thing again.
All righty. You might find something on YouTube about it. You might have him ask about the Belcom or the KLM Echo 70 on YouTube and see what comes up. But I was giving you the company names back in Japan, so there may be information that all relates back to the Nihon Dengyo name. Over.
Well, you'll have to give those names to me again tomorrow when I have something to write down with.
Yeah, I didn't get that, but we'll do it in the morning. 73.
Yep, 73.
Let me bump up here. John, I wonder if I'm going to be able to copy you. KR6MR or K6MYC. Over.
K6MYC.
Yeah, very weak. You and Bill are just in a big null right now. That's good enough for me to get the 759, but that's about it. So not very good conditions here. All of a sudden, the band is in transition mode. It hasn't found its nighttime legs yet. Over. Let's see if Paul is in there. K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Paul, can you copy me on the direct path here? K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC.
Your signal started fading, Mike, just as you put out the call. You were in S5. Sure if you are copying me at all. Back to you, Mike. K6MYC in the group, K6WIS. Over.
Okay, well, you're going to see some big fades up and down here, but this seems to be where the peak is. I've got you, and it's stronger here than it was on the bounce path, so it's better here, but lots more QSB, I think, Paul. But thanks for checking it. Would you take a listen and see if we can hear KE6ILX? He wasn't sure if he was going to be able to get in here tonight or not. But let's listen quickly for KE6ILX. Paul, over.
Okay, so what's your head for KE6ILX? Jeff, if you're listening, we're putting out a call for you on the Bozo Net here. KE6ILX, this is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar listening. Nothing heard yet, Mike.
Roger, nothing heard here either. Well, he told me last night it was an iffy whether he would be able to get on or not. And he sold his property up there. They're going to be moving, it looks like, to North Carolina. But he's going to be gone for 3 weeks, so he will be not checking in. He will not be checking in for the next 3 weeks, Paul. He's on a trip to Florida and North Carolina to find a place. Back to you and 73's K6WIS, K6MYC, Bozo Net, 432. Okay, you must have lost me as well. Boy, the conditions are terrible. I've already got the guys in Nevada to check in, but I'm going to go up there anyway, and let's see if we can get them. Okay, here we are up into Nevada, N7WT, KED6BQ, KE7UQL, K6MYC. Who hears me?
Two is here.
Oh boy, you guys are strong. And I heard CW, but all of a sudden my radio went dead for a second. I don't know whether it was the radio or my hearing aids or what, but something just went dead dead, nothing. So, was that you in there, Richard? I've got you, Daniel. Hang on a second. Was that you, Richard, over? Okay, well, we got you already checked in because you worked the boys down south earlier, but good signal. And we were pretty strong on CW, but it's in and out. It's up and down. The QSB is ferocious. The QSB is ferocious tonight. Daniel, pick it up, and I think we had Larry in here, but he may not have stuck around. KE7UQL, K6MYC, over.
K6MYC, KE7UQL. This is my first check-in. I did not check in earlier, over.
I'm having the same problem. My receiver goes dead or something in the system on the receive side. It's going dead on me for just a few seconds, and then I wiggle things and it comes back. I don't think it's a bad connection because I can't make it happen. There, went dead again. It's going dead on me.
Hey, Daniel, let him know that Larry's checked out and headed back into the house.
I can hear it out the speaker, so for some reason the Bluetooth to my hearing aids is quitting for some reason. Maybe my hearing aids are quitting. Anyway, say it again, Daniel. I got you now. I got you on speaker. Go ahead.
Okay, I have a relay from Richard. Larry has gone to bed. Over.
Yeah, that's what I figured. But we do have him. We do have him checked in. He had a good signal down here earlier to the other fellows in the South Valley here. So thank you for that, Richard, and thank you, Daniel, for the relay. Over.
Yes, but I did not check in earlier. That was not me earlier. This is my first check-in tonight, over.
Oh, okay. Well, somebody said you were in there. Somebody heard 272. Maybe they just talked about you. Anyway, I have you written down, so you're checked in one way or the other. Good thing you did it legitimately, over.
Okay, Roger, Roger. Very good. Yes, we'll look for you on Sunday, Roger.
We'll see you on Sunday. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Richard. 73's guys. KAD6BQ with KE7UQL, K6MYC. Good night, all. Did.
Good night.
Good night.
UQL 73.
73, Daniel. I don't think you got enough signal from him, Rob. Did I keep you from working him?
Oh, that's okay. I was hearing Daniel okay, but that was about it.
Daniel, you were hearing Rob on his whole loop there?
Yes, I do hear Rob, KM6SR or K7UQL. I hear you, Rob. You're in there. A little faint, but you're in there, over.
Okay, yeah, you came up a little bit, so this should be better too. KE7UQL, KM6SRR. Yeah, I don't have a whole loop on this. I've got a 9WL or something like that, I think. Over.
You have a 9WL? I've got a 44018, over.
Okay, yeah, that's a bigger one, huh?
Oh, no, 44018 is like the 4 I have here, about 11-foot boom. Yours is much bigger, Rob.
Yeah, it's one of the ones I got from Matt. The other one I've got down here, and then the longer one I've still got down here, too.
Yeah, he's got a 13WL and two 9WLs that he picked up from Matt when Matt moved, Daniel. So one of these days he's going to be bodacious, over.
Roger, Roger. Looking forward to it, over.
Yeah, I'm sure you are. All right, 7-3 again, Daniel. Good evening. Go ahead, Rob.
All right, Daniel. Yeah, you boomed in here then like you're in the driveway here. Anyway, good to hear you there. KE7UQL, KM6SR. We'll say 73.
Thank you, Rob. KM6SR, KE7UQL, 73, and happy trails.
Okay, I'm going to go back to the Bay Area quickly, but I don't think we'll catch much. But let's see what happens here, Rob. I wonder if that was Aaron turning me off there.
Nope, I'm not touching anything.
Okay, I was just going completely dead on the Bluetooth, and then it would come right back. I don't know. Maybe the phone was trying to do something. Sometimes when I get a message on the phone, it takes over. Anything that comes into the phone to talk to me takes over, and this Bluetooth cuts off. but I didn't have any other audio. It just went totally stone cold dead, and then it would pop back in. So kind of weird. Never had that happen before.
Check your phone.
Yeah, and I have control over a lot of things on the radio, but your local volume knob is one of the things I can't touch. So I wouldn't be able to mute you if I wanted to.
Yeah, okay. Did somebody say, is somebody trying to call me on the phone right now? Go ahead. Somebody said, listen to your phone.
It was trying to come in.
I'm sorry, try it again. Say it again. You're not picking it up quick enough, and I didn't realize you were still there. Go ahead.
Phone in case somebody was trying to call, and that's how come it was cutting out.
And you doubled again.
Okay, Mike. Don't key up. All I said was check your phone. See if somebody was trying to call you.
Well, the phone's on my hip, and I also hear it. It rings in my ears. It's very loud. Unless something's died on the phone that's not talking to me to my hearing aids, but it's usually the phone Bluetooth takes over for all the others. It has priority over.
Yeah, no, I said that's the way it ought to be. But maybe you were getting a text or something that cut it out momentarily. I've seen it happen. Haven't you, Aaron?
Yep.
Oh, Bluetooth is a magical thing. The worst is when I'm watching something on my phone and my wife gets home and she has the car on in the garage and my phone connects to her car and then I can't listen to what I'm trying to listen to on my phone. That's very annoying.
Or like you couldn't go outside to call somebody and the Bluetooth in my wife's car has grabbed my phone and I can't hear who I'm trying to talk to.
I'm glad I don't drive anymore. I don't have those problems. All right, guys, let me see. Bay Area, late checks are missed. Bay Area, late checks are missed. 432, please, K6MYC. Over. Late checks are missed from the Bay Area. KB6BA, K6KLY, AB6SR, WA6AXX. AB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie. Anybody? K6MYC. I guess that's it, Rob. Bank account.
Okay, I'm pointed down towards Lake Isabella. KB6RQU. Rick, are you on late tonight for the 432 Bozo Net? KM6SR with K6MYC. Standing by. Old Bozo 61, you on tonight, Rick, for the 432 net, KM6SRR? I guess not, Mike. I got 25.
Oh, okay. 25. Jesus, I got 3 rows plus a few more. I'll go have Judy count it and see what happens here. Thanks, Rob. Thanks, Aaron. Good night, all. K6MYC, Delta Mike 07, Delta Bravo, closing the 432 Bozo Net from Central California. Good night, all.
Good night, Mike. Good night, Rob. Good night, Aaron.
Good night, Mike. Good night to everybody on YouTube. K6USY, Delta Mike is 06.
What did you say, Rob? You're not 25?
Yeah, 25. And good night, Daryl. KG6CEF, KM6SR, 73.
73, Daryl.
Yeah, I don't think I missed any, Mike, so I don't know. Yeah, send me a picture.
Well, if she counts 25, I wrote big letters today, so it'll be bigger than usual. Should be easier to read with less mistakes. And I may just be miscounting. It may be 25. I don't know. All right. If she finds something different, she'll send you a picture over.
Okay, sounds good. K6MYC, KM6SR 73.
73.
And good night, Aaron. K6USY, KM6SR 73.
Yeah, good night, Rob.